point that thing, man.
Max is shipping again.
Oh yeah, back at it again. Alright, these peanut butter eggs are gonna be gone. Like probably by the time this video hits.
Yeah.
7.
Might have to make more.
Oh shucks, more peanut butter. My least favorite ever. I mean, the fact that we're even doing eggs right now is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Orange.
So what are they getting?
Alright, so we got 2 peanut butter cream eggs, a vanilla orange bark, I think just 1, and a tropical medley, which is a pretty good mix.
Yeah. A little bit of
That's
everything.
enough peanut butter bark. Alright, tropical medley 8 ounce. And that's how you do it.
Wow.
Move this over here. I gotta sign my name.
So were you just pulling all the candy and putting them in here?
Yeah, so I pull the candy and put it in the box, set it over here. Elle packs it all up, and then we wait for FedEx to show up.
Okay. I guess I'll go see if Kara's doing assorted, right?
Yeah, Kara's doing the assorted because I'm slow.
I think it's their wife.
Oh.
I'm not really sure. Happy Mother's Day. Now hide these from the children. I love it.
That's funny.
But I don't know. Wife, husband. I almost said husband. Wife or mother. I'm not sure. So we're doing all dark. Hopefully I grab only dark.
Oh, they only want dark?
Yep.
How often do people only want dark? So like milk is more common, isn't it?
Yeah, that's definitely more common. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know off the top of your head?
Well, I'm saying I don't know the probability.
The statistics?
Yeah, statistics, whatever I'm saying, I don't know. 16. Got some more over here.
So how are these organized over here?
The tropical treasures are all together, like in a row, but everything else is just whatever. There's not always a rhyme or a reason.
Is it because most of the time people want a little of everything anyway, so it doesn't necessarily matter?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the answer. I didn't know there was gonna be a quiz. Ask Mom. I don't know what her reasoning is for the order of the creams.
Ask Kara.
Well, I guess there's no reason. It's just what it is.
Oh, there kind of is.
No, I mean like why they're all.
Oh, the order of the creams?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Just
I didn't
the
think
tropical
so.
treasures, yes. The rest of them, no.
That's what I thought. Just other than tropical treasures, is not really a reason for the order it's in. Hope that's the answer you're looking for.
Well, whatever the answer is what I'm looking for.
Perfect.
There's no right or wrong answer. The people just want to know.
Stop! Do you like funny things? Well, if you're not watching the videos all the way to the end, then you're missing out on funny things.
You made a keg of beer and all I got was a bucket.
You got a whole bucket, man? All I got was a 6-pack.
You guys are getting paid?
We'll hook you up with some free candy if you give us some free money.
Hey, get back to work.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm going right as fast as I can.
Yeah, you're missing out on funny things like Easter eggs, bloopers, and skits. So watch these videos all the way to the end. Or else!
And luckily, there was no specifications of what not to put in here, so it's pretty easy.
Most people don't like certain flavors or something.
Yeah, this
Nut
person just
clusters.
didn't care. Just dark. Just dark.
Get the old shake test.
Yep. Now we do it again. I'll start down
Oh
here
wow,
this
you got
time.
2 layers, huh?
Well, it was a 2-pounder.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Hey, what are you here?
Troublemakers
Hey, you gotta get back to the production area.
Some of us have to work, you know, Dad.
Well, some of us don't, huh?
Yeah, you.
Okay, can I go now?
Yeah, sure, go.
Okay.
Go home.
Are you filling that up?
Yep.
Yeah, you better come back with it filled.
Yeah.
Or else no more buckets of beer.
Oh.
Isn't he the one who gives out the buckets of beer?
Well, he doesn't know that.
Oh. He doesn't even know where he is.
Did you hear him when he left? He said, "Ah."
Yeah, I heard it. That's his signature. Ah.
And then he doesn't have to think of anything to say. He just goes, "Ah."
Also, I just want to say rum raisin. If you haven't tried it, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not, like, I know a lot of people don't like alcohol creams, like flavored creams, but it's like, if you like the pina colada, you'll definitely like the rum raisin.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of my favorites. I mean, yes, there is a raisin in it. It's like, what, one raisin in there?
A couple raisins, but I don't even like raisins, and
Yeah.
that's my favorite cream. That,
Like, I feel like people are always like, don't put rum raisin in there. I'm like, but why? It's so good.
They're so very painstakingly
it's-
putting the raisins in.
Yeah.
Max, did you do it last?
I do it every time.
Yeah. And then you put like, you just take a clump of raisins and you put a single raisin in each one. And is it time consuming?
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely like.
So
pushes me
for
back
Max,
like an hour and a half.
get some rum raisins.
Well, I just feel like
They're gonna be so good.
it doesn't get much love, but it should. It's delicious.
Like one of the underrated creams.
Yeah, exactly. It's the underdog. Come on, guys. And when we were open, and I would like give a piece to a customer to try, be like, "Come on, try it." They were always like, "Wow, that really is good." Like they were kind of hesitant, but then they would try it, and they're like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, I don't know.
You know what I've always said was one of the most underrated things here? Raisin clusters.
Yeah,
I remember having those
raisins
when I was-
themselves aren't that interesting, but when you cover them in chocolate,
Oh my god, they're
Game changer.
so good.
yeah,
And I feel like I don't really see
anything is better with chocolate. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that and the pina colada, so good. Okay, start over here again. Oh, we do have dark solid. I couldn't see from where I was. I don't know. It says dark fancy, so I'm like, I don't know what that is. And then I realized, oh, it's a dark solid. Now we'll get some of those.
No, that was loud.
Joe listening to guitar. Isn't that shocking?
Yeah, they listen to Guitar Tube,
Beer tube.
Beer Tube, Sports Tube. That's it. Beer, guitar, and sports.
What else is there to life? Chocolate.
And it's very
Obviously.
convenient that all the guys are into that.
Yes.
Like, they all play guitar. They all like football.
Max wasn't
basketball.
even a sports fan before I started working here.
He morphed into one.
As soon as I watched like one game of football, and I was like, it's all over.
Dad turned him to the dark side.
So you guys are getting stuff ready to be made to go out there.
Yeah, for all the people order assorted chocolates,
Yeah.
you got to get it out there. Somebody's got to do it.
So I don't know if we've ever really showed like how these little cups get in here. Though. It's all one by one.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all done by machine.
Yeah.
Steve Tron.
Steve the machine.
Yeah.
And then you're over here doing the.
Just the dark peanut butter cups, the minis.
And they're also going in the.
They also
assorted
go in the
box. They're
assorted.
just
Yeah.
doing so much stuff for assorted because that's probably the best-selling thing we have here, right? The assorted boxes.
Yeah. See, whack-a-mole.
Oh, this is actually really cool.
All right.
I wish we could do that.
Let's look at the fair, huh?
I actually like doing that. Oh, I can do them 6 at a time. He really is a machine.
Yeah. Go, go, go.
Yeah, Dad, you're getting buckets by the hour, so.
Not everybody can do this, you know. It's pretty difficult.
Yeah. It's a dad's point of view.
Well,
Some
I didn't know
paper.
you knew French.
wee wee.
Wow.
Wee la la.
I know Pepe Le Pew.
You guys used to hang out?
Yeah, yeah. Every Saturday.
Yeah, that was on, even when we were growing up.
Yeah.
The old cartoon. Yeah, we had like Tom and Jerry too. You're like, hey, I watched that when I was a kid.
Zoink.
Like Zoink scoop!
Oh, I'm coming on.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Dad, this is a family-friendly
Oh,
channel.
what happened? Whoa.
All right, there it is, Calabo.
The ruby chocolate.
Ruby. This will cool down the chocolate a little bit. It's just a little bit warm.
Yeah. What is it at right
It's,
now?
I think it was like 105. I know a lot of people think that the chocolate's really hot because somebody mentioned, how do you put your hand in there? Don't you burn it? Yeah. If you're burning your hand, you're ruining the chocolate. This is about 100 degrees, a little over 100, and then I add this to it, and then brings the temperature down.
Okay. Just by adding the morsels?
Yep, just by adding it. And then, as always, the cooler it is on the table, the faster I can go. Plus, when I add these are going to be adding, I'm going to be adding almonds to it, and then that will cool the chocolate down too. So that's how you do clusters or molds. You want to cool it down before you use it. So if it's, get the kettle down to 95 degrees or so, and then when you put it on the table to hand pour things, then it only takes a few minutes. See, when you're doing hand dipping, that's the thing someone has to learn how to do, is get the chocolate from here to here without getting it all over the place.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't realize that, because it's takes time.
Mm-hmm. And is this as thick as milk or dark chocolate?
No, actually, this is pretty thin.
Yeah. The vegan dark Calabo chocolate is also pretty thin. Do you think Calabo is just a little bit thinner than the Peter's chocolate?
Yeah, I think they make their chocolate a little bit thinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The viscosity is thinner, so.
Do you notice a difference in like the final product as far as like thin or thickness? Or
No,
actually,
no.
Just when working with it?
Yep, just when you're working with it.
I really like Calabo stuff.
Oh yeah, Calabo makes great chocolate.
Oh yeah.
I mean, otherwise we wouldn't use it.
Yeah, you guys are very picky about the chocolate that you do use.
So, let's see, I'd say it's ready. It's nice and cool now. I can feel it's cooled right down. I'd say it's about 84. Let's see. Well, it's 81.
Oh, even better.
Wow. Okay, so we can use this Calabo 81, 82. If you do it much warmer, then we'll have white streaks throughout the cocoa butter separating. Yeah, these are good. It's nice, and the chocolate is a little bit fruity with a little tardiness.
It's kind of like white chocolate, right? Like with the fruit?
Kinda, yeah.
Like if you compare it to like milk, white or dark?
Yeah, it's more like the white. But like I said, it's a little bit fruity and a little bit tardy, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, is that why you guys use it for specific things? Like you put, was it cherries in there or something?
Cherries, yeah, and almonds, and then just cherries. We make two kinds of bars.
And do you guys sell plain bars, Ruby?
Nope, just those two. Just the almond bars and then the cherry almond bars.
How often do you have to work with the Ruby chocolate?
Not very often. It's not a big seller. Well, because it's more expensive too.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm not quite sure why. I didn't read about why it's more expensive. Maybe because there's not so many cocoa pods of this type. I did read about Ruby chocolate a couple of years ago before they introduced it to candy shops. And it was a whole new concept of chocolate, which it is. but it's a certain pod plant. So I guess you can't grow it everywhere. Okay, it's gotten cooler now. I'd say it's ready. Let's see, just for the heck of it. I know I usually don't use the gun anymore. 82. I can tell when it gets cool enough.
Have you been doing this a while?
Yeah. Most of the time I don't really use the thermometer gun. It's mostly I had to use it to teach people because I didn't know the temperature of it. I just know how it felt.
Mm-hmm. Which is hard to teach. Did you say that your dad would just wait until it was tempered and then give it to you and say, all right, so this is what it feels like?
Yeah, back in the old days, to teach me when I was a kid, they just put it on the table and they said, okay, feel that, it's warm. And then they'd wait and they'd temper it. And then they say, okay, it's ready now, put your hand in there now, see how cool it is? That's when you use it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's how you learn?
There was no thermometers.
And that was back when you guys didn't even use gloves, right?
Yeah, right. There was no gloves back then.
Just stuck your hand in the chocolate.
Yep. Made sure, went outside and rubbed dirt on your hands first.
Well, yeah, to make sure it's
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah.
So is there a reason you guys are using this table out here instead of the usual enrober one?
Yeah. We're lazy.
Is this one just easier to set up?
This is wicked easy to set up. I mean, technically it's always set up. It's just a little bit low for me, so I put it on that. I just pick it up and put it on that stand. So I don't, blow my back out.
Yeah.
It's easier to set up. Also, there's there's a certain amount of downtime.
Mm-hmm.
With the enrobing machine, you have to put it in night mode and drain the faucet out because you can't have the chocolate. The chocolate gets in the faucet and sets up. That's a big problem. So it's just easier to use this.
The old funnel and the stick method.
The old funnel and stick. And then now, once I get all these done, these are just regular smooth peanut butter. We did the fluff yesterday. Let them sit in the fridge for an hour and then just top them. Easy peasy.
So you did the peanut butter fluff yesterday, and it was the same method with the peanut butter. And did you use the dessert gun for the fluff?
So you know what? We never actually used the fluff thinned out as a couple of our viewers suggested. We never put it in the funnel. So I tried it in the funnel yesterday, and it worked great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Do you
I
like
just
it
did
better that way?
It's faster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the dessert gun, it kind of oozes out the sides.
Oh yeah.
And it wastes a little bit, and it doesn't hold as much as a funnel. So I think we're probably just gonna go with the funnel and stick after we thin it out. It works really good.
So is there a reason you're not using the old vibration table?
So I guess like when the inside stuff is like, be it fluff, Nutella, peanut butter, or whatever. When it's cool enough, it doesn't move around that much. But we used to have a problem with the insides leaking out, or like as the chocolate would plop down into it, it would push up into the empty space. So I just started sealing the cups by pushing the chocolate right up into the flare. And I still feel like that's a better way, because even the last time that we were doing the fluff cups, I had a couple where the stuff kind of burst out from the edges.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like pushing it right to the edge there is really just like the safest way to do it. And at that point, there's not really any point to, putting it on the vibrating table to distribute the chocolate, because it's already right there up to the edge. And we kind of like having that little swirl in the center. Gives it a little bit of personality. So I just kind of tap it just to like even it out a little bit.
Yeah. But then you still get the swirl.
They're nice and even. I don't know if you can tell on the camera there. Yep, you still got the swirl and everything, and that way I can make sure that everything stays inside.
You said you do about, usually take about 5 molds out at a time?
Yep. Here, I'm just going to check the back here, see if we need another funnel of chocolate. But no, we're all good. Not too low.
I don't know how you can tell, but I mean, I know you can tell because of the level of the chocolate, but the boy's got good eyesight.
Yeah.
Whoa!
I can see the
and
dirt.
good footwork.
Oh, did you see that?
As I walk backwards.
Did you used to be a boxer?
Yeah.
Look at that footwork.
That's it.
Oh, I was a dancer, wasn't it? You looked pretty good in the leotard, though. I got to give it to you.
Yeah, I got that a lot.
So yeah, we just do the 5 at a time because again, when the peanut butter's nice and cool, it doesn't move around too much. So you don't have to worry about it like coming up or anything when the chocolate hits there.
So
I don't want it to get
obviously,
too warm on
if
me.
you took them out, like all of them out at once, then
Yeah, by
that'd
the time
warm
I
up
got
a
to the
little
end
too
of the
much.
run.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you done this before?
Once or twice.
Okay.
There was that one day that I made like 650 in a day.
What?
Yeah, that was a good way to learn.
Did you
If
do
you
anything
ever-
else other than peanut butter cups that day?
No, we made the shells, filled them, and topped them all in one day.
Wow.
It was like, yeah.
Is that here?
Yeah. Yeah, oh
Couldn't-
yeah, you couldn't do that without the enrober.
Just couldn't keep them in stock, huh?
Well, that's the thing. 2 weeks later, we're making peanut butter cups again. So
Imagine trying to do that with the knives back.
knives and like topping them by hand.
Yeah, back in the day.
600. No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna think about it.
Nightmares.
Yeah,
Just wake up
really.
in a cold sweat. No!
Tapping knives together. Your
Don't
dad's
make me!
No more peanut butter.
Prison is an option, isn't it?
What is?
Prison is an option, isn't it?
They can't get me in there. Your dad's told the story on camera about how he did like so many nut cups or something that he woke up like stirring a puddle of chocolate like in
Oh, you
bed.
like fell asleep?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, in bed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So overnight. Which I know I'm crazy, but I'm like, man, I want to work that hard someday.
Just for the story.
Yeah, just so like I did it.
When I was detailing boats with my friend B over the summer, one time he was like, "Yeah, I want to work 100 hours a week," and I was like, "Well, I think you think that until you do it, and then you're like, I don't ever want to do that again."
See, so that's what during that Valentine's rush when we were getting slammed, I worked like 75 hours one week, and I was like, I want to make it to 100 hours just to say it one time.
Yeah.
One time, not. I don't want to regularly work 100 hours, but to say that you did it.
The most I ever, because I have no idea like how much I work, because I don't have to clock in or anything. But
Dude, that first year.
But like when I used to have to clock in at like a restaurant, the most I ever worked I think was like 65. So
65?
like I didn't get up to 70 something yet. So
65 is still a good amount of working though.
yeah.
6 days or in 5?
It was. I think I worked like 10 days in a row. I mean, obviously, there's only 7 days in a week, so. But
still, though, yeah.
I was planning on going for like 2 weeks, and then they were like, Craig, I think legally we're not allowed to let you work.
Yeah.
You have to take a day off, because I was just like, I want to make that money.
Yeah. Overtime's pretty nice.
Yeah.
So speaking of, I'll leave the details out because again, the legality and everything. But I was working at a place one time where a buddy of mine worked 28 days in a row.
What?
Yeah, because we were just short-staffed.
Yeah. I was hoping that they just wouldn't notice, and then they were like, hang on a minute, Craig.
We noticed you have 20 hours of overtime like today.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why working in a restaurant's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm done with restaurants. Majority of my jobs have been at restaurants, like dishwasher.
Some kind of food.
I was a shift manager. I just worked the line at like Core Life, which maybe people have heard of that. It's basically like a salad restaurant.
You did work the line there?
Yeah.
How'd you like that?
The time went by pretty quick.
I didn't.
I honestly I like talking to the people. Like I'm a people person, so like. But I did notice that when I was talking to people all the time, when I came home, I wanted to just be alone more often. And now that I often work at home, I want to be around people more often in my free time. So.
You got a social battery, man.
Yeah, you just gotta find a balance, and And that's that about that.
Oh man, I wonder if personal trainers ever want to work out. If they're just like, I'm
Oh,
done.
absolutely. That's why they're under personal training.
Yeah, right? Imagine being like a skydiving instructor and he's like, here we go again. So as you can see, it's a very, very quick process. But yeah, I mean, we can get a good amount of cups done in a day, so
Yeah.
quicker than we used to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
And I kind of like that we used to do it like by hand, and then you'd use your finger to kind of push it around. It's kind of cool to like go back to the roots.
Yeah.
Right, first stacked layer.
Out with the old. Oh, except for me. Oh no! You just ruined it.
your grandma's cabinet?
Oh, I brought it over on the boat.
Sway.
Swing your partner.
Hey, I got it.
Slide down there.
Where are you guys bringing this?
To the house. To the old.
It's hitting my tonneau cover, that's okay.
Is that alright?
Do you want me to just sit back there and hold it?
Yeah, could you?
Yeah, just sit on the tailgate and hold it.
And if you fall, just yell loud. Okay?
Yeah, I
Hold
will.
on to the camera though. 'cause
Yeah,
that'd be some
yeah,
good
yeah.
footage.
Let go
Oh,
of
yeah.
the camera. That costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
Is that there, tough guy?
How was the journey over here, Joe?
I know, right? I thought we were going to the house, but it's new home.
That's a good wood.
Oh, hey.
Oh, Joe.
Luckily he's got the Steve-like
I
reflex.
thought we were friends.
I'll get you next time. Hey.
Yeah, these guys are hitting me.
Watch those staples right there.
And then
Just so they don't cut your hand.
we,
You don't have to make it look pretty. I mean, we'll cut it up for.
put a sign, don't steal this. Then they'll take it.
Yep. You know, we could probably sell this on eBay. Authentic Hercules memorabilia. You could get tens of dollars for it.
So originally you guys were going to bring this back to the house and put it on the front lawn with a free sign?
Yeah, I guess. So now we can just put it here.
Mom had the brilliant idea. Just put it out here for free.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
that was easy.
Yeah, good work, guys. We're all counting on you.
We got new shelves here to take up the overrun of chocolate that we had in the hallway, so we can make room for our baker's racks, because we're trying to make more room out here in the display area that we ended up using during COVID, so we can put the stuff in the hallway, so we can open it up. So we want to open up to the public so they can walk in at sometime in June here,
Hopefully.
hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea anyway.
Yeah, that's the idea. So then we got these new beautiful shelves,
Yeah.
and we'll have a overflow of chocolate in here and empty out the hallway, and then we'll have room.
Cool.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Just organizing a little and using as much vertical space as you can.
And Joe went and got these shelves with his new truck.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet that was a real chore, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I gotta use my truck again, go to Home Depot.
Oh boy.
I'm getting paid to do it.
Here I go again, getting my truck going to Home Depot.
So when are we gonna start making these?
Well, I'm making them right now. But never, ever, ever. Your dad's like, yes, you should get like 40 of them out of there, right? I'm like, maybe if I made them the right size.
Yeah, you might. You know what? You
I might
could
be a
just
little
make
over 40 right now.
4,000. You could just make some of them really big.
I
You're like,
could.
Mom, I just got really impatient.
Yeah. Open wide. Oh yeah, I was making the peanut butter cups earlier, as you know, and I almost tripped and dropped like 9 of them. I was like, that'd be a quick way to get done early.
So these are, what is it, just chocolate truffles?
Chocolate truffles with chocolate chips.
Oh boy.
Threw chocolate chips in there last time, just on a whim or something. I don't know where I got
cover
that.
it?
You know it,
Triple
and then I'm gonna
chocolate.
sprinkle chocolate on top of it. So might even be quadruple chocolate.
So these are for Mother's Day?
Yep. Mother's Day, it's coming up. Can't forget that.
My mom is very difficult to buy for.
She loves sweets.
She
does love
yeah.
sweets.
Well, she always just wants an Amazon gift card.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like I said, very
Where do
difficult
you
to buy
find
for.
those?
I know. Mother's Day, Amazon gift card. Christmas,
Man.
Amazon gift card. Birthday, Amazon gift card. She's like, I want to pick my own gift.
What do you want for your birthday? Choices. Choices are good.
Exactly. I want to not pay for things that I want.
Yeah. Isn't that the best gift?
What are you snorting at? That's all you ever want too.
I don't know what I want. See, that's why.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, because I feel like when you're an adult and you finally have enough money, if you want something, you just go get it. Whereas like when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I gotta wait till Christmas until I can get this toy.
Yeah, that's the best.
That's the best thing about being an adult. You just do what you want.
But sometimes you can't justify it, which is why gift cards are great. Because
Yeah.
then you're like, this is free money over here.
Yeah. Usually when I want something, I think about it for like a week. And then if a week later I still want it.
Justify it. Like,
Well, yeah, because like sometimes you're just like, oh, I really want that thing. Then you think about it, you're like, I don't really need it.
But then you're like, but I want it.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. All right, what are you doing, Dad?
These are pecan cups.
Pecan.
Pecan cups for the assorted chocolates.
You guys are just doing assorted today.
Yeah.
That's all you do.
We can't keep up.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like recently all the day in life videos have been you doing nut cups.
Yeah, that's because that's all I've been doing.
Yeah.
And I can't get stock. I mean, it's a good problem to have, I guess, but, you know.
Yeah. Well, pretty soon you guys are going to be hiring another candy maker, so.
Yeah, we hope so.
Yeah. And now you guys got to hire another shipper, too.
Yeah,
so.
another 2 shippers.
Yeah. So actually, Mom was saying, unfortunately, I know that we've been able to post 2 videos a week, but we may have to go back to 1 video a week for a little bit until we can get some new employees.
Probably got 2 weeks of it. Come on. What more do you want?
Yeah, they got like 2 weeks of 2 videos a week. And a lot of them were like, boy, we're getting spoiled. They're like, yeah, you are. It's not going to stick around forever.
I wish you knew you were in the, how's he say, the good old days before it's,
Yeah.
before it's
He's
over?
like, I wish there was a way to know that you're in the good old days while you're still in the good old days.
Did I butcher that, or did it come out pretty good?
Right.
Yes.
So enjoy it while you got it.
All right.
Not you, Dad.
Oh, not me.
So we are starting the process of getting ready to reopen, which we're hoping to do sometime in June. Don't hold me to it. But we're trying to clear things out. So today they got some shelves put up. We're just trying to get things reorganized because we've been kind of using this as a storage area.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been super convenient to keep the bubble pack right there instead of in the loft. But we're going to, at some point, be inviting people back in. We are waiting to hear from our plexiglass guy so we can hang those plexiglass barriers. That is not easy to say. You should try it. But, we're getting started. So it is on our brain. Unfortunately, people will not be allowed back in the production area anymore as this new world we're living in. But I'm glad that we installed that window so you can gawk at the candy makers and wave to them. Don't feed them.
Mm-mm.
They've got enough candy back there. No feeding
Got
the candy
enough beer,
makers.
too.
Yes, candy and beer. Is there really anything else you need? The 2 main food groups. But yeah, we're getting the process started. We're getting things reorganized, and we're going to start over again. So I guess it'll be kind of like a grand reopening when the time comes.
Yeah. We'll let you know
TBA,
when that is. Yeah.
yes.
I'm sure I'll probably shoot a video of like the first day of us being open.
Yes.
And then they'll find out.
Then we'll all know.
And if people are also following us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok,
Those are all the ones that we're using.
That's a lot of stuff.
It is. But if they're following us on all those, they'll probably know before people on YouTube. Because
Right.
we can post that stuff whenever. But YouTube,
Yes.
you got to shoot it, you got to edit it. It's a whole thing.
Facebook's a little quicker.
Yeah. So make sure to follow us on all those other things.
Yeah,
too.
on those social platforms. Don't forget MySpace.
Right. Very
And
big on
AIM
MySpace.
Instant messaging.
You're right.
Yes. So we will AOL you and let you know.
Yeah.
Okay, see you on MySpace. So we're actually starting the process of maybe kind of, sort of, possibly reopening the foot track.
So when are we going to... What are you laughing at?
Just well, let's start over.
Oh, God. All right, start over again. So when are we going to start making these?